Well, good morning, welcome to my channel. I'm sitting up on the Esplanade at Scarborough, and wow, you don't get a better view than this. Absolutely amazing. If you had the money, you'd get a house built up here, wouldn't you? Well, actually in 1905 somebody did, and it's across the road there, so we'll walk over and we'll take a look. When it was built in 1901, this was called Red Court, and it was built by Colonel Walker, who spent all his money building it that he couldn't afford to run it in the end. So in 1905 it was bought by Alfred Shuttleworth. When he moved in, Alfred changed the name from Red Court to Red Court. Over the road was a house named Holbeckhurst. When the owner died in 1906, Alfred bought the house and then demolished it. This was so he could have a better view of the sea and Filey Brig. He then constructed a sunken garden named Red Court Gardens. Years later, they were renamed Shuttleworth Gardens. Alfred left the gardens to the people of Scarborough and specified that the hedges should be left high to protect visitors from the high winds. So Red Court has a royal connection. Find out more later. Alfred had his friend Harry Smith, a borough engineer, to design and build the clock tower to commemorate the coronation of King George V in 1911. It was lit by gas and had an hourly chime. So we need to know a little bit more about Alfred Shuttleworth. So to find out his background, we need to go 85 miles down the coast to Lincoln. To continue the story, I'll hand you over to James in Lincoln.
Thank you, Keith. Clayton and Shuttleworth was an engineering company located at Stamp End Works in Lincoln. In 1842, Nathaniel Clayton formed a partnership with his brother in Lord Joseph Shuttleworth. The company began building portable steam engines in 1845. They added threshing machines to the range in 1849. In 1905, they exhibited lightweight traction engines at the Royal Show. Clayton and Shuttleworth exported all over the world. A portable steam engine has just been uncovered in the Australian bush.
Steam engine, we believe, has been buried under the dirt for over 100 years. So we're going to dig it up so it can be preserved. Well guys, this is what today's video is all about. This here is an 1800s steam engine. So this is an old single cylinder portable. It's been hiding down here for what I believe is over 100 years.
In 1901, the company became limited and Alfred Shuttleworth, who was the son of the founder, became chairman. I will now hand you back to Keith in Scarborough.
Alfred had married Mary Ann Clayton, the daughter of Nathaniel, in 1869. They lived in Lincoln but regularly visited Scarborough, especially the Esplanade area. Whilst on a visit to Scarborough, Mary tragically died in 1880, aged 35. Alfred still visited the area and in 1905 bought Redcourt as a holiday home. Alfred's friend Harry Smith, who had built the clock tower, started constructing the South Cliff Gardens in 1911. This included the Italian Gardens and the whole site was opened in 1914. Alfred paid for the statue of Mercury in the lily pond and all the seating.
In 1898, Thomas Warwick built a revolving observation tower sited near the castle. The tower was 155 feet tall and was powered by steam and weights. Successful at first, it started to fail as a business venture. Thomas Warwick walked away and left the corporation with a pile of rusting steel and 500 tons of solid concrete. They couldn't afford to dismantle it, so Alfred Shuttleworth paid for the total removal.
In 1917, due to his failing health, Alfred decided to sell Redcourt and move to the warmer climate of Brighton. Initially, the building became a hotel before being converted into the luxury spacious apartments we see today. This is the main entrance to Redcourt Apartments, but just inside is the original doorway. Earlier on in the video, I promised you a royal connection to Red Court. Well, the royal party had their photograph taken around here. Red Court was used for the exterior shots of the fictional St Aidan's Royal Free Hospital in the TV drama The Royal. It starred Wendy Craig and Ian Carmichael. It was set in the 1960s and it was a spin-off of the period drama series Heartbeat. It ran from 2003 till its cancellation in 2011.